Well, good morning. Today is Friday, February 1st, and we are on our way. The kids actually had school today. What I don't understand, there it goes. They were supposed to have exams on Monday, and they only were going to have a half day, and then Tuesday was supposed to start their second quarter or second semester. And they haven't had school all week because of the weather, but they did start back today. And then so she had her exams this morning. I got to pick her up, and then Monday they have more exams, and so they won't start their semester till next Tuesday. I don't understand it all. So I'm going to pick her up, but we're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The weather's subsiding, it isn't dividing. I know those aren't the right words. Is that from South Pacific, I think? We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. It's five, yeah. And the wind is only blowing at 1 mile an hour, so even with the wind chill, it's 5. So it's warm. Well, it's not warm. It's warmer, I should say. But I have my heat on still today because I'm picking Alyssa up and I want the car to be warm. She's one of these, what do they call that generation now? I know she's not a millennial. Well, maybe she's no, millennials are a little bit older. Anyhow, she's one of those people that don't think they have to wear a winter coat. They wear like just a sweatshirt. I don't get it. I remember when I went to school, I wore leggings and boots and a scarf and a hat and my coat and my mittens. Even when you see the kids out playing in the snow, very few of them have even snow pants on. I know they don't call them leggings anymore. They call them snow pants, but they don't even wear snow pants. And we used to use the Wonder Bread wrappers on our feet because not only did it keep your feet dry, it made it slipping into the boot that much easier because you wore your shoes too. And you had wool socks on and you had long underwear on, and I bet you it wasn't as cold as it is now. But I want the car to be warm for her when I pick her up because I'm the good grandma. But Chris Day wanted to know how come I don't put my heat on, because it doesn't cost anything, because it's just the heat from your engine. I know that. But to me, Chris, to answer your question, I live in a state where we have, well, they say we have 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. But if you really live in Michigan, and I think in most places up north, you have summer and winter, because summer goes right into winter and winter goes right into summer. And I like to appreciate the weather in each season because I like the cold and I like the heat. I don't like it like 100 and some with that. I don't like the humidity. I don't mind the heat, so I could never live in the South because the heat wouldn't bother me. It would be the humidity that would do me in because I don't like humidity. But when it's hot here, Jim and I, that's when we do argue. Because he wants to put the air conditioning on, and he sets it colder than we have the heat on in the winter. And I always say, why do you want to set it so much colder in the summer than you do in the winter? I don't get it. Because in the winter even, I keep my thermostat at 68 during the day, even when I'm home. Well, no, and when I'm not home, I turn it down to 60, and then when I come back home, I put it back up to 68. I know some people say that, you know, kind of defeating the purpose because it takes you longer to reheat your house. But, I don't know, just to me, we got an alert at 10:30 the other night to turn our thermostats down to 65. Mine was still at 67, so or 68 rather. But I did, I turned it down to 65, I think, when I went to bed, or 63 when I went to bed, because Jim was cold. And then in the summer, he'll put the air on, like I said, so cold, and then I'll just go sit outside. Because I like the heat and I like the cold. And I'll be honest with you, I would walk today if it wasn't for the fact that there's so much ice. There's a lot of ice, and I don't need to slip and fall. But anyway, let's see, the bus is coming, but that must be from a different school because she doesn't get out for another 4 minutes. And she never comes out right away. She's a girl, so that means that she's all with her girlfriends talking before she comes out the door. But anyway, we have birthdays, 2 of them. And the first birthday is Carla Johnson. So Carla gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carla. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, such a great day. But I guess it's cold out here. Well, no, it's getting warmer in the car, but I'm sure she'll come in with just a little flimsy little jacket on. Well, we have the second birthday, Mary Meyerhoff, I think is how she pronounces her last name. I apologize, Mary, if I'm saying your last name wrong. But Mary gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And I think the bus is turning left, but if it is, I'll let it go. I'm letting you go because I know how hard it is for a bus to pull out. And you're just a student driver, so you can wait and learn the rules of the road. Aren't I nice? Yeah, David makes me nervous because this is his first winter driving. And he has his own car. And I think he's a little overconfident sometimes. But we'll see how. Well, he's a good kid. He's a good kid, so I'm sure he's obeying the rules of the road. So, got here just in time. She doesn't get up for another 2 minutes, supposedly, which means another 5. But I'm not going to rattle on for another 5 minutes. I'm going to play some games on my phone while I wait. So I will talk to you guys at my breakfast time. See, sweatshirts. I don't understand it. Okay, I know it's heavy on the fruit, but I miss it. I think I am going to count calories next week. Well, we'll see. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, if you're going to quit anything, quit being lazy, quit making excuses, and quit waiting for the right time. It's a 4-point breakfast. Served with the berries, banana, egg, grapefruit, leftover turkey, tea, and water. 3 points for half a Lender's plain bagel, and 1 point for Laughing Cow cheese. So I still have 19 points for us for the rest of the day. I probably will wait about an hour or so before I eat the grapefruit and banana, but I just thought I'd film it now and let you see it. Okay, you can either call me foolish, or dedicated, delusional, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of nice out here. I mean, it's cold. It's, I think it's 10 degrees right now. So I just want a quick walk around the block. I was going to go a little bit farther, but there's way more ice than I thought. So I just did a little half-mile walk around the block. I feel so much more refreshed. It's just what I needed just to get out, because I was getting a little stir crazy. Now that I'm looking, I better throw some salt here because we got a little bit of ice on the ground. I came in through the garage. I didn't come out through the front door, but I'm sure Joe's got salt here in the garage. Although it's so cold, I don't know that it'll work, but we'll try it. So I'm going to go in and get warmed because it's cold. I know I'm getting weighed tomorrow, but I'm craving some chocolate. So instead of eating a Suzy Q, I'm going to eat a giant fudge bar from Weight Watchers. And there's my dinner. I'm going to have an open-faced tuna sandwich. So it's 2 points for my slice of wheat bread, 3 points for a half a cup of cottage cheese, 0 for the salad, the cucumber, the tomato, my tuna fish, and my tea. 5 points for the 2 tablespoons of Thousand Island dressing, and 4 points for my ice cream bar. So it's 14 points, and I still have 5 points left for the rest of my night. But I think I'll be fine. Well, the weather's finally breaking, but now it's breaking too well because now we're getting flooding and water pipes are bursting, and it's just going from one end to the other. We're supposed to go up to 50 on Monday, and then we're supposed to get cold again. I don't know. I don't know about this weather. I really don't. I'm very full for my dinner. I think I've done pretty well. I think for February, I'm going to count my calories. I counted my calories for today, and I had 1,100 calories. So I did, I forget what the name of the thing was, but then I think you got to pay for it. My fitness app, I think it was called. And I uploaded it onto my phone, and then I started doing it, and they said they wanted to get money for it. I'm not paying for something like that. So maybe if there's something out there free, let me know in the comments below, because I'm sure there's something up there that's free. I'm very frugal. Not cheap, frugal. So I think for February I'm going to count my calories. I don't know that I'm going to show them to you. You'll have to take my word for it. I tell you that I'm very honest with my channel, and if I go over my calories, I'm going to let you know I went over my calories. But they said on this app that I need to eat around 1,800 calories for my height and my weight right now, and my age. I need to eat 1,800 calories a day to lose a pound a week. That seems like a lot of calories to lose a pound a week to me. I looked at it again and it said yes. It said I should lose 5 pounds in 5 weeks. I don't know. It just seems like, when you go on a diet, you should have between 1,200 and 1,500 diet. And I know I'm not on a diet. I know that. But B over at B's Journey, she's going back to, I can't remember, she said Points Plus or Smart Points. She's not going to do the freestyle for the month of February. I forget. But it's B-E-E, B's channel. But she said that's what she's going to do. So we'll see. I'm going to try to count calories and see if that makes a difference. I'm going to try something because I got to jumpstart my plan again. And I do agree with a lot of you out there. You've all been saying that I'm eating enough to maintain, and that's why I'm not losing weight. And I have to agree with that. I think I have been eating a lot just to maintain and not lose weight. But tomorrow I'm eating Cheryl Bradley for lunch. I'm looking forward to it. And on Monday I'm eating Esther Ross Newman. And Bertie's coming with me on Monday, so she'll get to see Bertie too. And she was complaining the other day because she said how cold it was. Just because it's not this cold in London. She's the one that brought the weather. I think, no, I know she didn't bring the weather. But I guess it was a shock to her system. So, okay, just babbling now. Babbling like a brook. Should have named myself Brooke. I do like that name though, it's pretty. Okay, give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys in the morning on my way to my Weight Watcher meeting, WW. And, oh, that's what I was going to say. Last week, we had so many new people at the meeting, and when I got there, someone was sitting in my seat. And not only were they sitting in my seat, they were sitting in my row, and I had to find a completely different spot to sit. And it just threw everything off for me because, you know, like you're used to sitting in a certain spot, and it was just, the sound, the discussions were the same. My weight was the same no matter where I would have sat. I still participated no matter where I sit. But that was my seat. That was my seat. And they didn't know the proper way to line up when you come in through the door. They'll learn. They'll learn. Okay, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.